One of the largest battery companies in the world, called Gotion High Tech, is part owned, in fact 25% owned by the Volkswagen Group. It has begun manufacturing lithium iron phosphate, very, very advanced lithium iron phosphate batteries in North America. In fact, in the United States, its first batteries rolled off its production line yesterday in what was quite a historic moment. Interestingly, there's a lot of opposition from Republicans and even Democrats, politicians all over North America against Chinese batteries being manufactured in the US. In fact, the government has appeared to have blocked Ford from building a battery factory licensing CATL's technology. So this would be a Ford battery factory owned by Ford, but just licensing CATL, the largest battery company from China, their technology. Intriguingly, that's been blocked, but this battery factory, for some reason, has been given the green light, even though it's 100% Chinese owned. Well, nearly anyway. Hello, my friends. Welcome to the channel. I'm Sam Evans. You're watching the Electric Viking. Great to see you. Gotion High Tech has seen its first battery pack roll off the line at its United States battery plant, marking the official launch of the Volkswagen-backed, part-owned, 25% Chinese battery giant's Made in America strategy. This is one of the ways that China does plan on taking over part of the United States car market by manufacturing gigawatt hours of lithium iron phosphate, affordable, very, very high energy density, next generation batteries. Interestingly here, guys, is this. No one's reporting on this fact, but either Tesla or Volkswagen, one of the two of them, I think Tesla, signed a contract around 12 months ago for approximately 200 gigawatt hours. 200 gigawatt hours of battery production. Now, like I said, there was only two companies that could have possibly been. No one knows which it was. But at the time, a 200 gigawatt hour battery order from Volkswagen Group would have been insane because they weren't producing enough electric cars to want that kind of a battery order. So my speculation was that that order actually came from Tesla, but we don't know for sure. Either way, though, Gotion High Tech has an enormous order of 200 gigawatt hours of batteries from either Volkswagen or from Tesla. Gotion's first US battery pack rolled off the line at its Fremont plant on the 21st of December. So, of course, right near Tesla's Fremont factory, following its announced foray into batteries and materials in Illinois and Michigan. So, basically, Gotion High Tech, they plan on building not just this factory, but also two other factories, in fact, gigafactories in Illinois and Michigan. Now, the Michigan factory is seeing some incredible opposition. Apparently, all the town staff who approved the factory have now been fired. The mayor has been, well, they've tried to forcibly remove the mayor. I believe he has been removed as a result of approving that factory. Located in the Silicon Valley area, the plant is Gotion's first battery pack production line in the United States with a planned capacity of 1 gigawatt hour and 85% line automation. It's really just kind of their pilot product factory where they make the initial batteries there. They are a very advanced lithium iron phosphate battery pack, much higher energy density than the existing battery packs being used by Tesla in their standard range vehicles. So they're very, very advanced. So it appears as though their plan was to simply build this production line, like a pilot testing production line, 1 gigawatt hour batteries. Who knows who they're going to supply, but considering they're a couple of kilometers away from Tesla, could be Tesla. And then, of course, they would build their two gigafactories in Illinois and in Michigan. The Gotion Fremont plant is targeting the America's energy storage systems market, they say, with a focus on portable energy storage products, home energy storage products, and electric cars, with capacities ranging from 3 kilowatt hours to 30 kilowatt hours for basically their Tesla-like home batteries. The plant will also work on technology and product innovation and customer development to provide reliable and integrated energy storage systems, said Gotion. Gotion established its Silicon Valley Research Institute a long time ago, nearly 10 years ago in 2014, as the starting point for its internationalization, or its Americanization, which is now nearly a decade old. So, CNEVPost.com said that together with its Illinois battery plant and the Michigan battery plant, the company will work with customers to build a localized, diversified, full-value supply chain, said the company's CEO. Founded in 1998 and headquartered in Hefei, China, Gotion incorporated its California branch in 2014 and conducts research and development activities mainly in Fremont, California, and in Cleveland, Ohio. Gotion is one of few companies in China's electric vehicle industry supply chain that is actively expanding in the US market at a time of significant geopolitical risk. And this is it's intriguing to know why this is the only Chinese majority owned company that has been approved to build batteries in the United States. No one really knows why it is that CATL has been banned from not even entering China, but from Ford licensing their technology and just, getting that small licensing fee. That has been essentially the government's tried to stop that. Why is it that this company has been allowed to build batteries in the United States? And I don't particularly have any other opinions on this, but it is sort of a strange scenario where one company is treated a certain way and all the other Chinese companies are treated in a different way. On the 5th of October 2022, Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer said in a statement that Gotion had chosen to build its $2.4 billion battery materials plant in Big Rapids, which would create 2,350 jobs. Once completed, the plant will produce 150,000 tons of cathode material per year, with two 550,000 square foot production plants planned, as well as other supporting facilities. And I suspect that maybe this is part of the reason why this has been allowed to go ahead, because there is not many facilities in America producing cathode materials, the actual materials, refining them. Clearly, Gotion has the know-how and the technology to make these products, and not many other American companies are doing it. So the cathode materials currently for most companies are being actually imported from China. Maybe the US is saying, well, you know what, we're importing these from China, so having a Chinese company make them in America is better than importing them directly from China, which I would agree with. In addition, the project will involve the construction of two production plants dedicated to making anodes as well, ultimately producing 50,000 tons of anode material per year. Interestingly, Elon Musk said that being able to manufacture these materials is like having a license to print money. Tesla is one of the few companies, I believe there's no other car companies manufacturing these products themselves. Of course, it has a factory in Texas that is currently ramping production of cathodes and anodes as well. On the 8th of September, Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker said in a statement that Gotion will build a $2 billion battery gigafactory in the state, expected to begin production in 2024. But there's been a lot of opposition, there's been protests, there's been some significant issues with actually getting all of that to get off the ground. The Illinois plant will focus on lithium iron phosphate battery cells, high energy density, very, very technologically advanced LFP batteries. Battery pack production and energy storage systems will be built there as well. And they're expected to produce 10 gigawatt hours of battery packs and 40 gigawatt hours of battery cells when completed. This will strengthen its United States EV battery supply chain, said the statement. Gotion is actually the 8th biggest battery company in the world, with 13 gigawatt hours installed globally from the January to October period, ranking 8th with 2.4% market share globally. However, if you think about the context of this, Gotion is saying they're going to build approximately 100 gigawatt hours of batteries from these two facilities per year. That would mean that probably, while assuming their production in China doesn't significantly increase, let's say that their production in China doubles over that period, it would mean that 80% of their battery production worldwide would actually be in the United States, which is kind of intriguing. I wonder how the Chinese government feels about that. It would be an interesting kind of geopolitical issue to see how China and the US, how they see this situation and how they let it actually play out. Thanks for watching.